students, in today's video we are going to discuss plant breeding for developing resistant to insect pest. ठीक है, in previous video we people have discussed the same plant breeding but for producing disease resistant plant. In today's video we are going to understand the same but for developing resistant to insect pest. Okay, apart from your pathogen, says your virus, fungus and bacteria, these insects and pests are one more responsible for cause, right, for loss of vast varieties of crop, right? So we need to make plant itself resistant to insect, right? As we have discussed the process in biotechnology. ठीक है, एक एग्जाम्पल भी आप सबने पढ़ा. Recall that which example we people have studied, right? Now if you are talking about insect resistant in host plant, ठीक है, once again what I am saying, ये जो insect resistance है by host plant, this can be morphological, ठीक है, as I have written over here, it can be biochemical or it can be physiological, किसी भी तरह से ये हो सकता है. This is I am talking about natural thing जो plant में होती है, right? For what? For developing resistance to insect. So ये जो responses होते हैं वो या तो physiological होते हैं, biochemical होते हैं या फिर morphological होते हैं. Example for the same I have written. देखो, hairy leaves, as you can see over here, right? कुछ plants के जो leaves होते हैं वो कैसे होते हैं? Hairy, right? They have hair-like structure on them, right? These hairy leaves I have written two example. It is in cotton and in wheat. Hairy leaves are present in cotton, yes, as I have written over here, and in wheat. क्या purpose होता है? इसका purpose होता है develop resistant to diseases in cotton, ठीक है, and these hairy leaves are meant for developing resistance to cereal metal in wheat. तो बच्चों ये जो जेसिड्स है, सीरियल बैटल्स है, वो क्या हो गए आपके? इंसेक्ट पेस्ट. सिंपल एज दैट, राइट? सो दिस काइंड ऑफ रिस्पॉन्स आर शोन नेचुरली बाय सम प्लांट्स. ओके, टू सच एग्जांपल यहाँ पे आपने देखे, कॉटन एंड व्हीट. वन मोर इज देयर. देखो, इफ यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट व्हीट, तो व्हीट में जो स्टेम होता है वो सॉलिड होता है. Okay, in wheat there is presence of solid stem, and this gives resistance to stem softfly. It gives resistance to stem softfly. Am I clear? Then comes, if you are talking about your cotton, तो cotton के leaves कैसे होते हैं? Smooth leaves, and that too they are nectarless varieties. Okay. If you are talking about cotton, then some varieties of cotton have smooth leaves and they are nectarless. And this is non-preference to bollworms. In the sense, it prevents attack of bollworm. ठीक है? Last one is your maize. If you are talking about our maize, then this maize have high aspartic acid, right? At the very same time, it is having low nitrogen content, low sugar content, which is resistant to maize stem borers, ठीक है? तो this all are name of your insects, right? And these are some of your morphological, physiological and biochemical responses plant shows. Simple as that. आप सभी को ये याद रखना है for MCQ point of view. Hairy leaves in case of your cotton and wheat, जेसिड्स इन कॉटन, सीरियल पेटल इन wheat. Then wheat में क्या होता है? Solid stem, non preference to stem softfly. Then in cotton, smooth leaves, they are nectarless. It prevents bollworm to attack it. And last one is your maize, important है, right? A high aspartic acid, low nitrogen content, low sugar content, prevents maize stem borers. Okay, so these are some of the natural responses that we people have discussed. Now if we are focusing on this breeding program, तो बच्चा जी जैसे हमने आगे के वीडियो में स्टेप्स देखे थे, right, that 5 steps, your collection of germplasm and so on, For this also we are applying the same. Okay. It includes hybridization and selection. अब भाई देखो, ये जो इंसेक्ट रेजिस्टेंट जीन होते हैं, राइट, वो आप कहीं से भी उठा सकते हो. जैसे कि नंबर 1 फ्रॉम germplasm which you people have collected, सेकेंड फ्रॉम कल्टिवेटेड वेराइटीज जो हाल में हम उगा रहे हैं वो, एंड थर्ड वन वाइल्ड वेराइटी जो लेस और मोर सिमिलर है बट दे आर नॉट डोमेस्टिकेटेड. तो वापस से एक बार मैंने आपको ये बोला, दिस जीन फॉर रेजिस्टेंट टू इंसेक्ट पेस्ट, you are having 3 options. Number 1 from germplasm, number 2 from cultivated crop, and number 3 what you can say, from their wild relatives. ठीक है. Now here I have written one table. Again this is important one, same as that of your disease resistant, right? These are certain crop breeds which we people have developed by hybridization and selection. ठीक है. So here first one I have written Brassica, crop का नेम है, it is called as rapeseed mustard. उसकी वेराइटी है that is your Pusa Gaurav, right, and we have make it resistant to aphids. Simple as that. Second one is your flat beans, right, उसकी 2 वेराइटी, Pusa Sam 2 and Pusa Sam 3, and we have make it resistant to Jessids, aphids and fruit borers. ठीक है. एंड थर्ड वन इज अवर ओकरा, जिसको आप भिंडी बोलते हो, ओकरा, और यू कैन सी एज योर भिंडी. इसकी जो वेराइटी है इज योर पूसा सवानी, पूसा A4, एंड वी हैव मेक इट रेजिस्टेंट टू शूट एंड फ्रूट borers, right? So this is your plant breeding for developing resistance to insect pest. Simple as that. ठीक है. ये सारे example which I have highlighted is important for your MCQ and of course your table also. Now we are going to discuss plant breeding for improved food quality. ठीक है. Now there are some numbers that you people have to memorize. It may ask in MCQ. अब तक तो नहीं पूछा गया है but it is possible, right? So what I have written, 840 million peoples. What I have written, 840 million people do not have adequate food to meet their daily requirements, to meet their daily food and nutritional requirement. And a far large number, says your 3 billion people, suffers from micronutrients, proteins as well as vitamin deficiency, or it is also called as your hidden hunger, as they cannot afford to buy quality food. In the sense, they do not afford to buy fruit, vegetables, legumes, meat, fish and many more quality food. Okay, so this much people suffers from hidden hunger, and we have already understood in class 11 deficiencies of micronutrients that we have discussed in case of plants. Yes or no? This we have discussed in case of plants. This deficiency of micronutrient such as diet lacking your iron, vitamin A, iron, your zinc, increases risk of diseases. It reduces lifespan. It reduces your mental abilities. So how to overcome this problem? The answer to this problem is plant breeding. We must breed plants for obtaining food that have improved quality. इसका मतलब होता है which have more protein content, which have more good fat content, ठीक है, which have a good vitamin content. So this is what I mean by improved food quality, and इसको कहा जाता है biofortification. Again I am saying this is important one. Okay, ये जो process है इसको कहा जाता है क्या? Biofortification. So what is biofortification? It is breeding crops with higher level of vitamins, minerals or higher protein and healthier fact, right? What are the objectives of this biofortification? For improving, what I am writing, for improving protein content and quality, for improving oil content and quality, for improving vitamin content, right, and for improving micronutrient and mineral content. So these are the objectives of biofortification. Okay, now comes your example. सारे आपको याद रखने हैं, right? इसमें से MCQ पूछे जाते हैं. What I have written in 2000, we are talking about maize hybrids. This maize hybrids have twice the amount of amino acid, to be more specific, lysine and tryptophan, as I have written over here, right? ये जो maize hybrid है, right? It have twice the amount of amino acid, that is lysine and your tryptophan, in comparison to which we are using nowadays. Okay, so this is important one, twice the amount of lysine and tryptophan. Next comes your wheat variety. Wheat variety कौन सी है? Atlas 66. Atlas 66. These have high protein content, right? These have high protein content, and this used as a donor for improving cultivated varieties of wheat. इसको डोनर के हिसाब से यूज किया जाता है, राइट? फॉर improving cultivated varieties of wheat. आपको नाम याद रखना है, wheat variety, that is Atlas 66. Okay, apart from this, it is also possible to develop iron fortified rice, which have 5 times more iron content in comparison to normal cultivated one. Now comes our Indian Agricultural Research Institute, New Delhi, have released certain vegetables, right, which are rich in vitamins and minerals, जैसे कि विटामिन ए एनरिच. देखो कौन कौन से एग्जाम्पल लिखे हैं. कैरेट, स्पिनच एंड पंपकिन, विटामिन ए एनरिच्ड. विटामिन C enriched is your bitter gourd, mustard, tomato and bathua. Okay, next comes your iron and calcium enriched bathua and spinach. And lastly, protein enriched beans like garden peas, right? आप सभी ने खाई है. Broad beans you can say lobulab beans, as well as your French bean, जिसमें protein content ज़्यादा होता है. Right? So this is your biofortification. Biofortification का मतलब क्या होता है? For improving food quality. To be more specific, we are focusing on vitamins, minerals, iron and our protein. Right? So in today's lecture, we people have understood plant breeding for developing resistance against insect pests and plant breeding for improved food quality. Once again I am saying इसको बोला जाता है biofortification. I hope you understood the topic very well. Thank you very much.